Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just spending some time here just kind of organizing my desk and flipping through my new book to see if I need to add anything before I put it together. So there's not going to be much dialogue. I guess this video is for people who just like to enjoy the paper sounds and just seeing maybe what other people are doing in their crafting. So yeah, I hope you stick around and let's see what I can come up with. I will say that I just finished printing quite a few papers upstairs there from my jelly printing, and I'm gonna just try and find a place to put them in my journal. I just want to make sure that I have everything kind of the way I want it before I start sewing in the signatures. I think I want to add some envelopes, things like that. Glue them in or maybe staple them in. I'm not sure, but today is just a day to be creative and be adventurous in any decision making. I'm just kind of cleaning some stuff off my desk. I don't think it's going to be perfect here, but okay, I think that's good. That's good for now. Here's the book. I don't think I need that. Printed off some of the artwork I did, and I think I might put them in my Etsy shop. I'm just printing to make sure they're just under the 3-inch mark, despite them being originally made with 3-inch watercolor paper. So I'm gonna have to redo that, but in the meantime I can still use these for the journal. So let's see, I've got found some papers that would kind of look cool if I fed them through the printer with color. Here I found one that says pleasant activities. I thought that would be really nice. So I'm just going to put some light colors together. Blues. It's kind of gray. Green. More pink. I want to have a variety to use while I am journaling throughout the book. But I can always make more another day. I mean, I'll probably have this journal for probably a good year or so. I have other interests in crafting, like I still have to finish a sweater, so I'll be busy all winter and getting back into shape, so I'm not going to be spending a ton of time on journaling like I used to. I need to just kind of bring it down a little bit and find a happy medium. So let's see what I can do with this pink one. Okay, I think I want it to make a belly band here, like a pocket, and then a very, like a short belly band, a narrow one. Okay. So this is pretty much journaling on the fly. That's what's happening here. I'd like to have more of these videos that where I don't have anything planned, that I can just turn on the camera and just have fun. And then you guys can watch or listen to the paper sounds. Oh, that's good. Let's do some scoring. That's good. So this is just relaxing and just playing. No agenda. I don't have to have anything planned for you. I think my favorite thing to do in journals is make pockets. That's super fun. And I found that the Aleene's tacky glue is the perfect glue to use. So what am I missing here? Okay, every time I want to use the glue, it's disappeared. Really? Maybe I brought it upstairs. Huh. I don't know. I probably have more behind me. There we go. Yep, that's good. Okay. So for the belly band, so I wanted to do the same thing here. Let's see. Okay, I'm still looking for my glue stick. That's crazy. Oops. What? Okay. Let's try that again. There. Cut that down a little bit. Let's recut it. I've made belly bands before out of fabric. Oh, they are so nice. It really adds a different element. Maybe I'll do that for another video. No, hang on a second. Ah, this is where I want the fold. Yeah, that's it. And then I cut this part off. There. I had to think for a second. Sometimes I have bigger pieces, so it's good to have this belly band. So again, this is experimenting. I wonder what it would look like if I sewed that on. That's different. I think it would look nicer if it's sewn down, but just looking at it like that. Let's try it. But I don't have my glue stick. Really? Okay. Okay, we're going to use this. Just a teeny weeny bit. Right to the edge. And a bit here. Although I love journaling about my day or something that's happened in my family, like a birthday or anniversary or something like that, I think the funnest part of the journaling is not really the journaling, but making the journal. Just grabbing colors and it's just so much fun. Okay, guess I'll go do that. There, that looks really good. And I went into my stash and I found more glue. That's why I buy it in the 3-pack. Okay. Cut that off. So I got up early today. I have to set my alarm because I just can't get up early on my own. And I watered the grass, the new grass, and then I made tomato sauce. Just finished that from 15 pounds of tomatoes, and I have thousands more tomatoes in the garage, but you can't make them ripen all at the same time. So a little bit at a time. I hope that's straight. I think so. I just dig a zigzag in the middle and then smaller zigzag on the side. Okay, that's good. So just looking back at my other journals I've made, I always have a pocket in the front. I like to have one in the back as well, but at the very first one, I like to have some different kind of papers, scrap papers, lined paper, coffee dyed paper, just as is. I'll just fold them, put them in here, and I can draw from that, take it out and cut it, rip it if I want to. and use it in different areas of the signature. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I might use this one for my niece's baby if it's a girl, and maybe cut the back off. Yeah, and then maybe sew this to a piece of cardstock. Yeah, not too sure. So I'm gonna put a piece of paper. Put a piece of paper in here. Is that gonna fit? Yeah. So this is just one paper that's gonna sit in here for future use. There. So here's some of the pink ones that I printed before I turned on the camera. And here's one with some writing, or not writing, but lines. So I had this book on just positive feelings and how to deal, you know, if you're having a very sad day. This was a really good workbook. I read through it, but I didn't really do the lessons. But I had it in my recycle bin, and then I thought, well, why don't I just print over top, print one of the backgrounds over top, and then I have these lines. So this comment here, I don't need, so I'm going to cut that off. I don't think that was straight. That's okay. Nope, not straight. But it doesn't matter. And then, of course, you don't care about that. So I'm going to fold it this way. And that can be another piece that I can use in the future. Yes, I'm going to keep this little piece because you never know. Okay, and then this one as well. I was really surprised at how beautiful these gel prints look when you scan and print them. I'm really amazed. I mean, I don't think I'll be going to Michael's anytime soon for paper, unless it's maybe cardstock. But when you buy the pads of just paper, 12 by 12 papers, I don't think I'll be buying those again. I have plenty here, and doing this will make my journals look much more cohesive, right? You just pick the colors you want. There. Let's see. Just cut some of this off. Like that. So here's another pink one, but I don't think I'm going to be using it. I'll just put it on the shelf. I think I'll use this gray as well because I had this gray card. So that'll look good. I'll fold this one in half. Maybe I'll put this in here too, just like that. Yeah, that's good. It's got some weight to it on this side now. So this one can go back on the paper shelf. Okay, I don't know where to put these yet. Just thinking out loud. Usually the envelopes cards are the last thing I put in, because oftentimes I change my mind. But I shouldn't worry about that stuff. I should just do it. Just put it in. So, okay, let's see. This one's good. That one's good. So like I said in the last video, this is too busy for me, this print that I made last year. So I want to put, I want to cover this up. Yeah, that's good. Trying not to overthink it. What will likely happen is, well, this will be covered up, right? Not completely, but let's grab some stuff here. Like, I might have a card here, and maybe a note over here, maybe with a little pocket. So it's just a background. I'm not going to keep the whole thing all pink unless I want to journal through the whole page. And that's why I did these jelly prints on school paper. I made them light so that I could see the lines underneath, and that way if I really want to write, then I'm not scribbling all over the place, which is nice too, but it's nice to write a nice straight line and a straight row. So I'm going to put this on here, and I'm just going to use a, let's see, yep, this desk is pretty small. Okay, so what I did last time, I was doing this upstairs this morning. I did one paper before I went out to water the grass. I had my cup of coffee, and I thought, okay, how am I gonna put all these papers in my journal? I'm actually pretty light on the glue. I kind of just do a fan. I do the outside and then kind of fan looking thing. Oops, wait a minute. I'm going to be cutting the edge or fold it over. I found the fold over is really cool. Okay. So I'm going to fold this over. And it gives some strength to the edge of the page. I should have chopped that off first. Corners. That. Oops, it's stuck. This is so much fun. Just mindless working with paper. Nothing really planned. I'm going to try and take my time putting this whole journal together. I thought maybe this weekend I would be sewing in the signatures, but I don't think I want to. I want to make sure that I use up my other journal, use it all up before putting this one together. There. Okay, that's good. So I can do this one with another paper, doesn't matter. But I want to just try and get a feeling for this. And of course I can feel the glue. I don't want that sticking to anything. Let's turn this over. No glue on that. Okay. Oh yeah, I did that one this morning. So I think I'll turn this one around. Yeah, that's good. So with this side, it's not too busy, but what I was thinking of is maybe taking a light sponge with coffee on it and just lightly brushing it with a sponge or a brush. So not completely saturating the paper. That way I kind of get that coffee dyed look. And that can be done when it's all put together as well. Okay, pink. A different pink here. So what these are, this is a 12 by 12 paper, and then I cut it down a bit, but I kept the width. But of course, I was short, right? I needed more. I needed more here. So I added a letter-sized coffee dyed paper and just taped it down. And instead of cutting it, I just folded it over. So when I have my paper here and I'm going through my journal, I can extend this and write if I want to. Or I can glue the edges here and make a pocket. I can add another piece of cardstock here if I want. I can put fabric on here. I can write on here. I can doodle, draw. Anything goes. So these white pages here, I'm still not sure what to do. I may add coffee to that with a brush. Same thing with this one. But I may have to go and zigzag this down because I just used a little bit of glue. I did that to a number of pages throughout the signatures, thinking I was just going to go to the sewing machine afterward and zigzag, but I haven't done that yet, but that's okay, another day. And here's the other side. I just glued these pieces on. That's why it's nice to have these extra little pieces, right? It's pretty. I think it'd be better than that green, but that's okay. That's what I chose at the moment, so that's what's going to stay. Good old cardstock. So this one was zigzag down. Here's the back. And I can put another piece here, or I could put lined paper. Let's see here. That's the one I turned over earlier. So I don't have to cover the rest of it if I don't want. Again, I could probably have a, let's say this is coffee dyed envelope or not, and I can just glue this down and maybe coffee dye this up here, or put another piece of paper, or glue some ephemera. See that edge, that paper edge is nice and thick because I folded that paper over. And another one. So this one I do want to cover. I don't know if I want, do I want pink? I do have some pink cardstock, some random pieces. That's cute. I also have just regular pink paper. Let's see if I can find that. So here's one I've been hoarding for a long time. perfect opportunity to use it up now. I prefer using my other big cutter, my dolly cutter, but right now I don't want to go up and get it. It's just too big. It's too big for me to bring it every time and then put it on the floor, and yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Now, where should we cut this? Again, doesn't have to be perfect. So instead of using the glue stick, I'm going to use the tacky glue. But this is actually what I prefer to use as art glitter glue. However, I've bought the little container with the pin in it, and I can't find one that works. Eventually they dry out and I get so frustrated. So when I need this, I pour a little bit on a piece of paper and then I just kind of use it like that. Why don't I do that now? I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to let the camera stop me. Let's do that. Okay. So it's nice to find a shiny paper so that it doesn't get completely absorbed. Okay, I've never done this on camera, so I know with this art glitter glue you don't need much. Let's see if that is enough. And I'm just using my fingers. And I know I gotta work fast. It dries pretty quickly. Let's see, I'm already run out. That's okay. I'm gonna put it down right now and then I will figure out. Let's see. Yep, that's good. I would love to have some more of this. I am not buying it until I use this up. So this is the perfect opportunity. And I don't have to go all the way inside, right? Nope. Okay, let's grab a little bit more. I think I bought this like 6 years ago. I thought at first, oh man, that's so expensive. And yes, it is. I still say it's expensive. But it is the most amazing glue. I think you'll agree with me. I should be putting this on here. Think, Giselle, think. Yeah. I absolutely love the month of September. Oh, it's just, the days are beautiful. The skies are blue, blue, blue. Blue, blue, blue. what day is it today? It's September 12th, actually. But you're not going to see this till next week. I'm trying to make extra content for the channel. Did I do that right? Oh, I think so. Okay. Here. I don't know if I should add anything more. I already have... Ooh, I know. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Is this okay like that? Yeah, that's fine. Just add a little bit of glue. I want to put a pocket on the back. I really thought it was going to be done all of these signatures in 30 minutes for this video, but nope. There. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Close that. Okay. Yep, things are pretty cumbersome at the beginning here. That. Here. Folder. So this is where I want to make another pocket. Now we have to find, let's see what you guys can see. Yeah, you can see that. Let me see. Should I do this guy again? He looks kind of funny. Let's check the tickle trunk. I think some of you my age will know what I mean by that. Good old tickle trunk. This one's good. From my other journals I've made, I've noticed that, you know, sometimes I do go this short. This is about 3 inches, 3 1/4 inches. And it's not big enough and starts flopping out. I'd like it a little bit higher, but this is kind of half. Why not? Yeah, we want to make this kind of a storage pocket. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. This back. I just want to check, just in case there's something else. These are pretty small. Narrow. Oh, that's cute. Let's see. It's the same height. Okay, so let's just go with that one. I don't even have to do any cutting other than the corners after I score. Score! Okay. I'm going to go, I think 3/8 for the bottom and 1/4 for the sides. I think 3/8 is better, but it really doesn't matter. Does not matter. Ooh, that is really narrow, isn't it? Oh well. It's the way it is. You know what I'd like to do? I know what I'm going to do. Let's see. I've got 41 minutes left. Or I've been recording for 41 minutes. I want to try and put this film on the back. Oh, that would be so cool. Okay, I have to pause. Okay. This hole is crooked and I love it. I just had this idea that I would put the film on the back, and instead of gluing it, I would just sew it. I cut this. I was going to cut it with this. I initially wanted a circle, but it wouldn't go in far enough. So I used just my cutter, and I just did a really quick, crude cut. And here we go. I'm going to glue it in. And this is what I love about paper crafting and junk journaling. You're just doing it on the fly. That's what this video was for. Just to play, be creative. And I know I can do this again. This can be done again. Why don't we grab some vintage photo? I don't do this often enough. I think this is my favorite color combination is shabby chic, right? So faded roses with vintage or distressed edges. I could have done the middle, but I didn't, and that's okay. Oh, I'm so happy about this one. Okay, so perfect. Let's cut this back out. And I have to finish this video because I don't want my camera to jam on me and say, oh, you don't have enough room. So we're back to the Aleen's because it has a nice tip. I don't have time for the other one right now. So use your finger. I think it just spreads it easier. Yep. Take that off of there. Perfect. And then I'm going to let this sit for a few hours or overnight. And then off to the next signature. I have to go freeze my tomato sauce now. Oh, look at that. I love it. Love it. Let's put a card in there and then we'll end the video. There's the card. A couple cards. Okay, it's a baby girl. That's good. I should have been doing that more. This. And I'm going to keep this one here. Look at this one. Oh, this is super cute. Look at that. Right in the middle. Anyway, you can do whatever you want. You can add extra papers back here. Right? Love it. Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.